What's going on, everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. My name is David Pendleton, and this is going to be our Pro Front 9 opening round for the Christmas Park Tournament. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're able to spend time with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones, and I just hope you have a really good, rest of the year. So on this video, like I said, we're going to cover Pro Christmas Park Tournament, front 9 holes, second round. You're going to see all the wind angles. Dropped a few shots, left a couple at the pin, but I'm going to show you a few different ways to play this bad boy, and we're going to do it fast. Hole number 1, 10% elevation. Let's go. This is the best wind angle we can get on this hole. Very good to make the drive easy. Tailwind going from right to left. 5 bars to top spin, 2 left. No overpower, okay? You don't overpower this shot, or else you know what happens. You go into the sand or you go into the rough. Half a ball to curl to the left. Just let this baby go nice and easy up the fairway. Let that wind work for you. So there we are on the fairway, leaving us for shot number 2. Shot number 2, I am playing at 10% elevation. I'm playing it from max distance of my club. I'm using a little bit of backspin here, just trying to get my ball guideline pointing to the hole. This is a tough eagle to pick up, but when you execute the drive, it does give you a good chance, but you just can't hit great like I did. Hit great on both my shots, unfortunately, but you can see here we had great speed towards the pin, and we just barely miss. But either way, we take it for a birdie, and we're happy. We move on to hole number 2, where it gets fun. Hole number 2, a whole bunch of tailwind finally. Listen, I've always wanted to try to do this shot, and I know that not everybody has money balls. If you don't, I'm going to show you how to take this shot a different way, but you are going to need all of this wind. 8.5 miles per hour does not work. It has to be this high, because I tried on my other account and I didn't make it. Full top spin. Extra mile 9 or a heavy high hammer, Thor's hammer, will get you through this rough and you roll out. I've always wanted to do it, so I had to try. Snowball. Ball. The 0 wind resistance power 5 is clutch. From here, we're getting more tailwind. I wanted to try to go full topspin with some overpower and stick this ball on the green, but I was a little nervous that with almost 8 miles an hour tailwind that it would go too fast and I would steamroll way into the rough. So I decided to just lay up. So I lay up on the fairway. It leaves me with this shot. No elevation, with a wedge, okay? Using backspin, get my ball into the hole. And it's like, come on, game. Just let me hit perfect. I know it's not the game's fault. I know it's my fault, but that's just me complaining. I got to play better than that. But, hey, that's a cool way to try to play this hole. But just remember, if you don't have that ball and you don't have the club power, then this is what you need to do. You need to just lay up right here, okay? I want you to lay up right in front of that sand bunker with a kingmaker. Just like that. This is perfect. This shot right here to pin, minus 20% elevation. Make sure you've got your grizzly. You're going to use top spin. Quite a bit of top spins combined with right side spin. You're going to move your target around until you find a really good consistent landing spot with your ball guideline going into the hole just like that. Like I said, minus 20% elevation. You have to check the own distance of your club so you know whether you need to pull minimum, mid, or max. You have to be able to judge that. But as long as you get it right, you're looking at an eagle right there, rough bump. Hole number 3. Hole number 3, play 15% at max. All right, notice here, I'm doing my spin first, and then I'm trying to find the right part of the funnel. A little bit more than 3.5 top, full side spin to the right. Notice if you play right here on the rough, your ball guideline is very long. We don't want the ball to come flying down the green like that. We want it to be more consistent, so you have to come further down on the rough here as you see me doing right now, and then you get a really nice ball guideline to the hole. Notice how I'm aiming pin high, and then like I said, I pull my elevation here. Perfect ball. Come in pin high, okay? But I aimed pin high, but I was in the cup. So here I thought with this account, I'll just try to aim dead center. Let me see what happens if I aim dead center. Perfect ball. Oh, nope. It's going to die on me. Okay. A little weird. I'm not exactly sure how to fix that, to be honest. But you can see the line here. You see how to play it. You know, maybe you can think about how to tweak getting that ball to drop. Hole number 4, 10% at max. We do pick up the extra eagle here. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to play 5 bars of top spin, 1 bar of side spin to the left. Most people don't know this about this hole, but there is a sticky spot on the fairway. So you need to back your target up a little bit. See how like I'm at the +4 yard mark? I think the extra mile goes all the way to a +9. I'm backing my target up quite a bit so I can play underneath the tree branches. You're going to see me wiggle my ball guideline around here, or my target, until I get a very consistent sticky spot with my ball guideline. And then it was too much top spin. That's why I said at the beginning of this clip, 5 top just like this, 1 bar of left side spin. And the reason I eased off of it is because I don't want to go too far up the fairway. If you go too far, you do not have a good shot at pin. You have to use side spin to get yourself level with the hole, and that's something that we never want to do when we go for extra drops. We want to be able to play straight up with top spin or back spin only, always, which is what we're able to do here, playing it straight up, 10% at mid. You notice here I'm going 3 bars of backspin, and the wind is blowing from right to left. On this hole, we need to offset for that because we're not using a slider. You cannot play this hole straight up without a slider, but I don't use the slider. I just go off of previous tournaments and how I know each green rolls. So I know here I have to favor the right side of the pin in this situation. Okay, I lie. I use sliders sometimes. Back in the day when we used to be able to dial in shots, I would use a slider. But right now in the new tournament format, I'm not even messing with the slider at the moment. Hole number 5, 20% at mid. I got this shot from a couple folks in my clan who were trying to play it. I think they picked it up online, YouTube, or maybe they picked it up in a tournament chat. I don't know. But I do know this. I know it's 1 bar of top spin. I know that I did not play at the elevation they recommended because they weren't making it. So I looked at their shots, and I bumped this thing up to 20% at mid distance of my grizzly, 1 bar of top spin. Notice my ball guideline is almost directly in the center of the dark green row. And then the ball guideline curls there at the end. Don't worry about the curl. That ball is not going to roll backwards on you unless you misadjust. The tailwind will push you towards the hole. But you need to be very mindful of that ball guideline because that is the line you want to play on this hole. 20% at mid. And just like anything else, you need that perfect ball, which we get. And we get a hole in 1. So there we go. We're cooking here now. We dropped hole number 4. We dropped hole number 5. Not bad. On to hole number 6. Game is hooking us up on pro this time with some nice wins, to be honest. Previous tournaments past, I feel like we've been hammered with headwind. But then you think about the game, right? What they come out with today? They came out with a win 0, power 5 ball. So now they're wanting to sell that ball and get people to use it, which that's okay. I don't mind that. Golf Clash is a business just like anything else. They are here to make money. No beef from me. That's the goal of any business. But this is an easy drive because of the wind. We knock this thing here in the middle of the fairway. We go for shot number 2, which I play at no elevation from this wind angle. And here I'm trying to get my ball guideline straight up with the hole before I do any spin adjustments. 4 bars of backspin. Readjust so I don't have to add any side spin. My ball guideline is going through the pin. Perfect ball. And it just hopped right there onto the right-hand side. So if you can see this, we didn't miss by much, but it did come in too hot. Need to go 5 bars of backspin and try the same shot. Hole number 7. This is my nemesis on pro, but we're doing really good with it in rookie. But either way, we are playing a guardian shot at 10% elevation at mid distance of our club. Take a look at the hole. Okay, the hole is in the dark green square. All right, it's right here. So the dark green row is vertical. Right, that's dark green. So that's 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows. We are playing the technically, we're playing the third dark green row over from the hole. And we're playing the top of the dark green square. You see that landing position right there? Here we pull 10%. Max backspin, 1/2 of a bar of side spin to the right. And I thought we were going to get 3 drops in a row. Both my shots rolled the cup. Hopefully you get luckier than me. I don't really think there's anything there to tweak too much because, you know, it's bad luck that you roll the cup on back-to-back shots. But that's what happened. And we just move on to hole number 8. Here's the drive on hole number 8. Here's the wind angle. You're going to learn from my mistake. And that's why I do these videos. I don't only show you good shots. I show you everything, even when I screw up. Because I'm a normal person just like everybody else. You know, as a streamer, you got to leave your ego at the door if you want to be good. You know, I got to show you the things that I mess up on because I mess up this one on both shots. I played this shot first with 6 bars of topspin, and I went flying into the rough on my first account. I brought it all the way down to 5 bars of topspin on this account, and I still rolled into a rough with a great shot. And when you hit a great shot, you actually lose power and distance. So, at most, everybody, we need to play this hole with 4 bars of topspin, full left, 10% elevation. If you go too far, don't worry. You can easily reach the green with your Nirvana or whatever rough iron club you use. I almost got the eagle. As a matter of fact, it's probably the closest I've been to eagling this hole on pro with my Nirvana. So you can easily reach the green. There's no worries when it comes to that. And then hole number 9, back-to-back drives screwed up. 5% elevation, 6 bars at top, 3 left. Ultimately, I play this too close to the rough. We really need... Okay, you see this right here? That's not enough distance from the rough to the ball guideline. We need like our ball guideline more over here. Okay, you see what I'm saying? We need it more over here instead of right here. You gotta love my artwork, right? But anyways, I use my curl and perfect ball. I just clip the rough and roll out. We don't want that because we're gonna get this nasty wind for shot number 2. One thing you have to know about shot number 2 here is this. We have headwind, okay? There is a ton of room from here to here. If you use too much backspin, the headwind is going to knock you down into the sand. That's how this hole plays every time, which is why you're going to see me take the shot like this. I'm going to only use not even 1 bar of backspin. I'm going to leave my ball guideline significantly past the hole, as you can see right here. It is way past the hole. I'm going to use a buttload of overpower. And I want you to notice one thing. We're good. Okay, we're on the green. So think about that. Think of how much room I left beyond the pin and how much overpower I used. Very important to know that that's going to be something you're going to need on this hole if you mess up your drive like I did. Merry Christmas Eve. I hope you found the video helpful. I'm going to try my hardest to get the back 9 out. I don't know when it's going to happen. It's already 4 o'clock here. I've been up since 4 a.m., but I also had to work today. So I'm trying to get this out here for everybody. If you like my work, you can show me a little love and a stocking stuffer to my PayPal. If you have the means to do so, that's in the comment section below. Seriously, everybody have a great day, and then please enjoy the holidays as much as